Oh, so people really up to my time of morning, eh? Are you guys for real? Y'all can't sleep like me? Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Miss Rada. Wait a minute. So you guys up? YouTube and Facebook? We're not up this morning? How come we're not up? You know, it's about 2, 3 days now me not sleep and about 2, 3 days now me asleep. Me don't even know how the days them look. I've been sleeping yesterday. I was up 3 days straight without sleep and I don't know how I did it. So I took a pill, Miss Norma. Good morning. Kuya, Miss Julie. Here ya. Here ya. When I can't sleep. I thought I was crazy. I said, no, I can't just sit in this house. I don't know one day to light so I can come out the house. I went to bed from 8 o'clock and no, I can't. Me say, wake up around 2 o'clock. Me sleep whole day, you know. Me take one pill. Come in and sleep 3 days straight. And I took a pill. And I went to bed. And I did not, Papa Lord. Me I sleep out the 48 hour the other day. Me no remember not about the 48 hour. The 48 hour gone. Papa Lord, Miss Gloria, good morning. How you doing? 9 a.m. here. Okay. See them, Miss Joy Sugar. Lord Jesus, people, I said I get up and I can't go back to sleep and I be like, no, man, me tormented. I me torment. Yesterday, all day, me sleep out the whole day. Me say me sleep up, me get up yesterday morning and me cook something and left on the stove for my little daughter. And me come right back in the bed and I sleep. This morning after 2, me get up and go out there. I realize the little pit eat and still up, you know. Me say, Pity, we had do my time. Yeah. He said, oh, mom, I slept all day. Jesus, Jones, I'm up, can't sleep, not too long work. Oh, watch ya. I don't care, Miss Lauren Mason. I can't sleep. Oh. Sorry for hear that. I think I'm the one crazy with this sleep business. Papa Lord, no, sir. I went to sleep too early. Now I'm up. See there, Calvin. And here I thought I was the only person when I said, let me come live, YouTube and Facebook, big up on myself. Me say, when me come live, you know, I better nobody now go up. Poor people them asleep. But I know it's not only Jamaican who watch me, so I know. Um, Probably England or Canada people them we up. Cause sometimes me have some people like England say, flawless, me can't catch up, keep up with them. And I know what time you come live. But you come live when we are asleep. And that is true. Sometimes I go live late at night, 11, 12, when it's about early morning for them. So, you understand me? But I never know, say, people can't stay up. 3 days straight, you know? 3 days straight, me stay up. 3 days straight, me have Miss Virginia. Miss Virginia, good morning. You're not sleeping or you're going to work. You know what happened? Sometimes when you go to bed early and we're just having a little chit chat, a little morning chit chat, you know. Sometimes when you go to bed early, that's what happened. You go to bed early and you wake up back away and you can't go back to sleep. You understand me? I went to sleep early and up and in Arizona 12:58. Or is it 12:58 a.m. or well, Arizona. It's so funny watching from Jamaica. So you know, Miss Norma, how come you're not sleeping? Yeah, me kind of figures a.m. That's I may say well. Joy. So Miss Norma, if you're in Jamaica, it is 2:59 a.m. How come you're not sleeping? It's 8:58 a.m. in London. See the African people that have same time too. For 9 a.m. now in Africa. A minute to 9 in Africa. Whoa. I don't know how I see more jump on, because normally she da jump on, because she there Africa. No man. Is it because we're getting older, or is it just a thing that sleep no find a way sometime? Because I know wicked we wicked, because we not do nothing wicked. Eh? Is this flawless? Yes, this is flawless. You forgot me, you don't remember me? You don't remember me, Valerie Roduk? Is this is flawless. What Everything okay? Everything okay? Guys, let me tell you something. Sleep and wake up. Let me tell you something. I wrote a thing on 2 days ago. It's so funny. 2 days ago I was doing a mental thing, right? I wrote something about mental health. It's on the phone that I'm using now. And it's so funny that I'm seeing a lot of people coming out strong. I was watching YouTube this morning and I saw where this girl Ifrika was talking about how her dad did something to her. When she did the song about Daddy Don't Touch Me There, I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. I said to myself, this song is deep and this person I didn't know about her much, but the song let me know more about her. Sleep and wake up, okay. And I personally said to some people I was talking to, said this song is deep and it have something more just about the song. And this morning when I was up at 2, I was scrolling through, Facebook, YouTube, just to see what I miss. I miss a lot. I never even realized that Miss Richie funeral was yesterday. Oh my God, I miss so much. The night before, I didn't realize they have like what them call them, something there, up, wake yard or whatever they call him. I don't remember. I didn't remember because I slept like all night, all day, because I'm catching up for 3 days. So I miss a lot. I really do miss a lot. And so I was just scrolling through and I realized that many of us people, especially the young people back in our days, we went through, and I use the word we because I wouldn't want to be like I'm pointing any fingers because I'm talking in general. We went through a lot of, those kind of thing, whether probably it's an uncle, I would not even realizing because at that time you wouldn't even realize something, some signs, Yeah, it's sad. She went through a lot. Boy, Miss Joy. And some of you guys went through a lot and afraid to talk. Afraid to talk. Some of you were cowed down, some of you were threatened, family member threatened that if you talk, this gonna happen, that gonna happen, things like that. And so some of you guys keep your mouth shut, you did not talk. But let me tell you something. Now that you kept quiet for so long, teach your children now that, show them the sign and teach them that they should speak up, let they gain trust in you that they can come and talk to you because the uncles are still there, the fathers are still. I don't know what kind of heart these men have. How can you have your own child? How can you have your own daughter and want to do stuff with your own daughter, family members? How can you have your family and they open your eyes like you're feeling something for them? What kind of person are you? I don't understand. What kind of person are you? How can a father, how can a father who fathered oh God, Jesus. It is so sad. And to me, I feel like, oh God. I can't even explain. When I was watching this man, I have to stop. I have to stop watching it because I feel so bitter. I feel like when I listened to her, it brought tears to my eyes. How can you not feel it? You understand, Miss Valerie? How can you not how can you not feel it? Me keep saying Valerie, and I spoil up a lady name. Boy, say go yeah. Mm. The last person I call it into and say, oh, it's not a lady flawless, it's a male. Uh, but seriously though, yeah, I was telling a friend today, I don't want no family member sleeping over. How can you, Miss Joy? You can't trust them. I can relate. See, Veriel says she can relate. Let me tell you, many people are scared to talk. But let me tell you something. Don't be ashamed to talk. They have a real program that you can call in and you can talk without even saying your name or telling anyone who you are. You can even tell the host that don't call my name if you know me. But you need to talk so other people can learn, because there's so much things that happen to people out there. And because we're afraid to talk, we just sit down with it. You understand? We sit down with it. Or should I say we sat down with it. I was watching it live, tears fall. See it there? I just this morning, me see, come just I've been out of it 2 days now. I've been really, really out of it. Like out of it. The pill look like it just leave my body, so me up and about now. And me look outside and me say, Judge, I can't even drive go to Seaside Park because it's still night. You know? But I couldn't even finish watching it. I couldn't even finish watching it. Like, how can you do this to your own child? How can you do this to your own kids? How can fathers, what kind of man are you guys? What kind of monsters you guys be, Lord Jesus Christ? I don't want to tell me that people if sending to go to prison for go eat people food, for go make people a slave out there for just pay tax for. Oh no. No man, you not deserve to live, you not deserve to live at all. You have your little innocent daughter. You have your little innocent daughter, and if you know say a dirty family member makes you, oh, Jesus. You have a nice little young boy I send him go to school and you say, wow, my child I grew up in a one nice young man. And if you know say one next man out there. Sit down and watch the little young man. Remember, one big old great tone man out there. Sit down and watch a little young man. To come spoil them up. No, then grow up, then turn. That is why these kids they grow up and they become sick, that they just get sick. Them lock away from the world. Them no want to talk to nobody. You know things are quiet, them quiet. They're not quiet, they're being abused and nobody them scared to talk because people are threatening them. Pay attention to them more, please. Pay attention to them more. We are grow up and we think say, oh, it's okay for a little young girl to have a boyfriend. A family member that's beat you and he gone. Her brother came after her saying that she's lying. I believe her. That girl is not lying. Let me tell you something. I believe she's not lying. I never even know that. You can see the hurt, you can hear the hurt, even in the song that she did. Say it only okay, it's just a song. That song was what led me to believe that this woman was going through a lot. You understand? And I don't even know her like, but that song that she did led me to believe that something deep had happened to this woman. This is not only a song. And many more people out there, many more, especially. I sorry I did not because I write the thing, I wrote the thing down and I have it in a thing to post from when, especially for those people who are in the entertainment. Some of them want to get boss. Some of them want to get boss in the music business. Some of them, so a lot of them get boss. You understand me? A lot of them get used because when they see them out there like that, and as a young person, they have to do this one, they have to do that one, they have to do this, they have to do that just to get a bus. You understand me? A lot of these school kids they used to have to sleep with teachers or principal just to get good grades. So we know it happened in the world. We know it is still happening in the world. She said her family knew about it and protect the dad. They're gonna protect the dad because probably he was the breadwinner. Probably he's the one that bringing the money. So that's how the protection coming up. Or you have a big name, and that is so sad. Parents, that is so sad for you to know that. Let me tell you. As I said before, I taught the story already. I know a girl that the father was using her, and when she tell her mom, in my time, when she tell her mom used to run her, go, you want to mash up my life? You tell lie for your father. You want to mash up my life until belly come, whole family gone, because everybody get shame and hurt themselves one by one. You understand me? Until not until the belly come, then she would believe. It's too late. So when a child come to you and tell us, say, mommy, daddy, I put argument to me, or mommy, look, daddy, looking at me in a certain way, believe. All if you know, go so believe. You do your own investigation to find out if it's true or not, because you have the power in your hand. Sometimes you speak and no one believe you. Those are the stupid. Let me tell you, if my child come to me right now and say, "Oh, mommy, daddy, do this," I am gonna believe her until he's proven innocent, him guilty for now. But I'm gonna believe her. You understand me? And if my daughter tell me, say, "Oh, mommy, your husband look at me somewhere," well, I have to stop my husband from coming until I prove otherwise. But I'm not gonna tell my daughter that, "Oh, I don't believe you. You crazy." I am not gonna do that. So back in the days when these parents not believe you, me not understand. How can you not believe your child? How can your child come and tell you something and you don't believe? Hmm? You know how many people get abused? And you know how many life you could have saved in the same family? Someone to keep quiet, you know? Someone to keep quiet, someone to get like money or like toys or like all depends on your age and you kept quiet. But you know how many other sister and brother you could have saved? You know how many other sisters and brother you could have saved when you kept quiet and and you know this is what I'm saying right now. Instead of so many people and the media now doing so much foolishness right now, these are the things that people need to keep talking about to enlighten people to help people who are scared to talk. Because you know what too, Miss Ruddock? You know what? Sometimes some people come out here and talk, and you know what they do? They use it against them. So people are afraid to talk. You understand me? There are people out there a lot of people out there need to talk about a lot of things that is happening, been happening, had happened. You understand? But they're scared because people gonna use it against them. People gonna turn it around and make a mockery of them. And only a stupid person would have known that a person went through hurt, been through hurt, going through hurt, and use it against them. What kind of human being that could be? Because sometimes some people just need to talk, you know. Yeah, I agree with you. Talk about topics that people are scared to discuss. That's true. And I woke up this morning, and when I was watching it, I come off and I pick up my book and I start write down some things. And I said, Just the way I'm feeling," because I normally love to write. If I'm feeling a certain way, I just write it down, and things like that. And I said to myself, there's a lot of people out there that I would have joined lives just to discuss, have a discussion of real topics, but because of how people look down on them, people gonna spread different kind of news. People are just scared to talk about it. But let me tell you something. I used to, when I was in Jamaica, I used to be the kind of person that people would call on a one-on-one basis and would like, are you free to talk? And I'd be like, yeah. And people would talk to me about things because I don't know where advice come from at that time, but I realized I would give good advice. Like, and I rather to talk to a person face to face than talk to them on phone. Because when you talk to a person face to face, you realize that you're connected with the person, you're connecting with the person. You understand me? But when it's on phone, it can be like, oh yeah, harp and talk now, yeah, oh this is boring. So you will get to see whether the person is enjoying what you're saying, the person is following what you're saying. So I rather to do face to face talk. This is something I used to do. I used to love the community relation. I used to love that. I used to go from house to house You understand me? I used to go from hospital to hospital to talk with kids when I was growing up. It's just to get big now and every little thing change and all these things. Even here I am now. I have people that would call me just to talk with me. And I don't understand why they feel like, everything that you talk to in private, you'd have to go back on your internet. I have people who call me and say, oh, don't bother go back on your live and talk about it. And that made me feel bad. When you call to talk to me and then you're telling me, oh, don't go on your live and talk. I am not those people who talk to you in private and then go out there and put it out there. But I do understand what you're saying. But that made me feel bad. Like I just don't want to listen to anybody like talk, because why you think you would be talking to something that is hurting, and me go they go talk. No, sometimes if you say you can make this as some people will talk to me and say, oh, Flawless, you can talk about this as a topic, but don't call my name. That I understand, because sometimes some people need to know that people are still hurting from something that had happened to them for many, many years now. People are still hurting. People are not forgiving people who already hurt them. But when they talk about it, because if you're going to continue to discuss it with your family member, you're not going to get a headway, because they still did not believe you then. They're still not going to believe you now. And that is why they have professional people out there that you can reach out to and talk, get it off of your system and move forward, because those monsters are still living their lives. They're not stopping at no cost. They're not stopping to please you. They're still living their life. One boy tried that with me when I was young and he ended up in the hospital, and I am not feeling any way bad, because you try that. You know how many kids you might try and succeed with? Yeah, he ended up in the hospital. Well, he died now. May his soul not rest in and no peace. Me not even talk because you tried your attempt. What if I was a weakling? You would have do something to me that I wouldn't even imagine. What if I was a weakling? Thank God I was taller than him and I was very strong to fight his ass off. And when I run to my uncles and I told them about it, they believe and they went after his father. They have to leave the community, but the boy's DEAD now. Me never keep quiet. Me said this almost happened to me. If me never strong to fight off the boy, would have pulled me away. You understand me? And I was a young girl growing up. But thank God for my strength. Thank God for my strength. And I went straight to my family and I told them about it, and they went after him. Knowing my family, anybody who know my family know say yes. Them not talk much. But when they need to do things, they will do it. The whole of them have to pack up and left out. So talking is very good. Sometimes when you're talking bad and sometimes when you're talking good, because as she said, some of the family they won't believe you. Sometimes when you speak, they're not gonna believe what you say. But what about our child that growing up now? Not let them run no stepdad. Me free, look here. Jeez, I can't tell me say, don't let them run no stepdad, because many are gonna say, oh, my husband is not like that. But I do not care who is not like this and who is not like that. I really don't care. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, them now walk with them now walk with how them stay on their head or on their forehead, so you can look and say, oh, look at how him look. You can't see say no stay like that. Them a wolf in a sheep clothing. Me not trust nobody. You see me and my daughter they here right now. Any little sound me here. Matter of fact, me have camera all over in my house. All over in my house, camera there. All over in my house. Camera there. Any little sound me here pass me look. Any little son me hear, me look. I saw me steer. Let me tell you what happened. One time I have a guest over, and I said to her, when you go to your room, lock your door inside. If I need to come in, I have a key. And let me tell you something. Me put myself, the person was in the middle room and she's in the back room, and I put myself in the couch. And every time I hear the person get up and go to the bathroom, I go in the kitchen. And me tell him straight up. Me say me sorry. Me I sleep right here, sir. Anytime you get up until tomorrow morning when you have to leave, me have to look and see what happened. Me tell him straight up. So every time me hear him get up, me go in the kitchen. Cause run from the kitchen, me can't see. Me can't see what's happening. Even though the cameras are there. Me no put no camera in that bedroom. Me no put no camera in only bedroom have camera in a mine, and it's not in my bedroom like really in the bedroom, but I can see in my bedroom. Everywhere else have camera. The living room, the kitchen, the passages have camera. You understand? The only place that don't have camera is the middle room and the back room. No have no camera. Come in and put no camera on the bathroom. You know, you can't put camera in those places. And I would never put camera in my bathroom. You understand me? But I want to see what is happening to my little girl. I am here to protect her. So anyhow, she can't tell life on nobody sorry, but me gonna believe her. Until then, I'm gonna believe her. Yeah. Me not gonna talk this round her because I wouldn't want her to come and lie on somebody that she don't like. Because you know the kids them terrible too, right? You know the kids them without they don't like the person them gonna lie on them. But sorry, if my kid come and tell a lie on you, I am so sorry. But I am gonna listen to my kid. You understand me? I'm gonna listen to my child speak until you are proven innocent. Then, if you wanna come back, if you wanna move on, that's your business. But my kids come first. I put them first. Anybody abuse them, and I know me not keeping quiet. And as I said before, if I lie, then tell on you, I saw you go. But that's just me. So pay attention to the children, them more, the young people, them pay attention to them, man. Ask them how come John a call you so often? How come Mas John always call you down our house to come help him clean? What is going on? Tell your mommy the truth. Because mothers, it is your responsibilities to keep your children safe. Don't listen about the dad. Yeah, we know that it takes two. But let me tell you, 95% of the time is mothers who are still there with your kids. The daddy always gone a business, them busy. Them busy chasing other women, them busy working, them busy making a living. You understand me? So them not have no time. Mothers, it's your job. It is your job to make sure that you protect your kids, protect them from all harm as much as you can. Pay attention. You understand me? You know, me just Papa Jesus, where they, you know, so me just screenshot something a while ago. Um, you I just screenshot something I need to put out there, but it's on the phone that I'm using, and it is a little something that I was traveling through somebody page and I saw. It say, "You can't be too busy making money. Try stop being too busy making money." Or something like that, make your family, something like that. Or don't let you being busy making money stop you from making a family. You understand me? Me run the road. I'm always up. I'm a trucker. I'm a truck driver. Ratted. So you're always up. Me run the road. Stay up and make that money. Yes. Stay up and make that money, but just be careful. Make sure you get your sleep when you should, because sometimes truck driver need to sleep, and just because you don't want to reach wherever or reach a target, continue pushing yourself, and that is called illegal. Because I know of a truck driver who used to drive truck, well, still driving truck, but they're doing it the illegal way. They're not stopping when they need to stop, and it is not hurting anybody, it's hurting you guys. So I applaud all truck drivers out there, but take your sleep when you should. Make sure you get all that rest that you can. Okay? Right. You understand me? So, you can't just out there so busy just to make money and your family, who you making the money for? The person who nobody wanna have a child just sit down and just sit down and you keep looking at the child and you wonder what is happening to this child, but yet you don't try to find out. When you just him quiet, you see. No, me not like the quiet pitney there, No, if you're too quiet and I go sing and quiet, you go talk to me. What's happening? Even if you go buy your favorite stuff for you, some kid, no matter what you buy them, they don't want it. You don't realize something is wrong. And they're not autism kid or autistic kid. You know, something wrong. Find out what's going on. Your kid used to be full of life. Used to run up and down, enjoy life, shouting, "Mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy." And all of a sudden, them not talking anymore. Them just lock away to themselves. Them being bitter. Them just a fight everybody. Them just a cuss everybody. You don't know something is wrong. Something is wrong. Get up and find out what's going on. Get to the bottom of it. Every day you hear Mass Jane come and tell us, say, Miss Sandra, send Pauline come down a yard, come full some water. And because you love Miss, 28 years checking 3 million plus miles, knock on wood, safety come first for me. All right, God bless. You understand me? Find out why this person always a call a child to come do this for them. Find out why this person always a bring gift, come give, and someone are blinded by gift. Someone because the little man driving a nice fancy car and him come and him buy you gift all the while give you no money. You know, just still say it's okay if you send no picnic with them. Boy, me I tell you, now, someone a licky bad, you see? Yeah, man, someone a very licky bad. I think nobody can use nothing and come blame. No, my picnic not go nowhere. Up to yesterday, me bigger daughter talk. She introduced me to one girl and she said, Mommy, I fear you the way you come take me from the night. I fear her father drop her off a Savlamar. Look how Savlamar bad. Me even like Savlamar like that. Sorry, people. And fear her father go drop her for 1 yard, but she a birthday party and she be sleep over. Me reach over my yard. What Tanya there? Oh, Tanya gonna a party. She not come back tonight. Me say, you must say, rotted old mad. Me jump back in my car and go back straight for her. Now sleep on nobody yard. Me go back straight for her. So every time she say, every time they want remember me, then say, oh, the lady, the daughter, where they want to come for her picnic. Yes. Me go, me say, please, miss, can you kindly send home, let up my daughter for me, please. Yeah, car back right back off here. Yeah, she not sleep over nobody else. Sorry. A lot of kids can come by my house and do a sleepover because I know who I am. I know them are gonna sleep over in the living room for one blow up bed or for something. Or if I just two, three of them, then they can go in the room. But if I like holy for them, me I make bed out there for everybody under my eyesight. Some now go east and some go west. And me I put my backside right to me can see them. So I know when a child come to my house to do a sleepover, they're gonna be fine. But me not know about for your house. So if because I don't send my child to your house, you're not gonna send your child to my house, all the better for me. Me not have no problem. I have a lady who tell me, say, oh, you never send your child come to my house when sleeping over. Me say, well, guess what? Me no have no man for me yard, but you have man and boy and son for your yard. You have both boyfriend, not even husband. You have a boyfriend and you have a son. I am not sending my daughter over there. But how me trust if you send me pitney, me say it's up to you, but I don't have no man for me yard. Okay. So if me not send my child at your yard, then you can send your child at my house because of that. Then that's fine. I'm okay with that. But I will never let my kids sleep out. Do not sleep over at nobody's house. Yeah, man, me couldn't sleep. You must say I idiot. But anyway, guys, I know it's early. I'm gonna go watch African movie. I know I won't be able to go back to sleep, and I don't have people that I talk to on phone that is up, that I can talk with at night. Miss Edna, quite agree. I was the same way with my daughter. Yeah, man. You have to protect them. Mothers, they are depending on us, so we can't fail our kids. A lot of us mothers fail our kids when we supposed to sit down and show them things. When we sit down, supposed to sit down and talk with them. We're all over. Some of we busy working, and some of us on the street, running the street like the street are run well we. Some of we in a dance hall, now come out a dance hall. Some of we do so much things when so my hat off for all the good mothers who really, really take good care of them kids. You understand me? Thank God for today. None of my kids can say, oh, my mom wasn't there for me. Hi, Miss June. Good morning. How you doing, sweetie? None of my kids cannot say, my mom wasn't there for me. We need to protect our kids from these monsters. They are monsters. They are monsters. I mean, not to call them monsters. Me not trust none of them, no matter how calm they come. I'm not trusting not one of them. They are monsters. You understand me? That's what they are. So they are depending on us. They are really, really depending on us to be there for them. Let us do that. All right, guys. So y'all have a wonderful day now. I see y'all later. All right, Miss June, big up yourself. You're just coming in and we're just leaving. We're here over 35 minutes now. So guys, bless up yourself. Truck driver, be safe out there. Me run the road. All right, me run the road. Be safe out there. And all the rest of people be safe going to work or be safe trying to go back to bed for you still have a little more hours before daylight out. So later guys, love you. Peace out.